That'll wake you up in the morning.
Do more than just that.
Austin, Texas.
God, that's not known for rum.
This whiskey town.
I know.
I'm gonna be so sad after we review all of them.
Yeah.
We'll be like, man, we don't have that much Spinnaker left. Yo, welcome back to another video. I'm Nate with always my main rum guy, Jay. Welcome to the staging area.
Staging area.
Well, you called it that one day and I liked it.
Set for life.
Set for life. This is our spot. It's not a good setup. It's poor lighting. It's bad quality, but it's us.
Serious business here,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, and the other funny thing is when I'm with my family, these two seats are where my kids sit. That's why I always have to like clean it really good because it's always stuck on food. And anyways, we got some fun stuff going on today, you guys. And
Today?
for weeks, a new company, Spinnaker Rum, based out of Austin, Texas. Hook 'em. Yeah. Hook 'em. If you're an OU fan, just stop watching. Turn this into a 4-part series, and we're gonna each video review one of these 4 rums.
Yep.
Owner, his name is Kevin McBrayer, and he's an independent bottler. And these guys just kind of started up just last year. I did have the opportunity to meet Kevin at the Rum Summit in San Diego a couple months ago. Super nice guy. Kevin was absolutely awesome. And at the summit, I was able to try very small samples of each of these rums. And I was like, oh. And I told Jay, I was like, we got to get the collection. Because all it did was tease me. And I was like, okay, we've got to get our hands on these. We've got to break them down. We've really got to dive in. A small sample just kind of gives you that like initial intrigue. And then beyond that, you're like, oh man. You know, and then you're drinking all 4 of them so quick that you don't remember which one tasted like what. But here we are. We purchased them in the collection set, and it was supposed to come with like a pretty cool display case. We'll pretend like it's here. I'll actually just post a picture of it for you guys to see. Due to some logistical stuff, our really cool display case is on its way.
And we're going to be talking about it every time we do
Every
it,
time.
by the way.
Until
we get it.
Until we get our display case. Don't make us wait, Kevin. We are going to start with the Guyana. So just a little bit of info about this rum. It was produced at Diamond Distillers, who is owned by Demerara Distillers Limited. They are the only distillery in Guyana. And it was produced on probably one of the most famous stills in the rum world. The main Port Mourant Still. It is a double retort wooden pot still. It was built in 1732. So
History behind that.
history, tons. This particular rum was distilled in 2012, and then it did 8 years worth of aging in Guyana, and then it did 4 years of aging in the UK, and then it did a final 5 months in Austin, Texas, in ex-Texas bourbon barrels.
A nice little Texas pinch.
Nice little Texas pinch, yeah. So what Kevin here in Spinnaker has done is these rums were all sold to a broker called E&A Shear, based out of Amsterdam. Kevin has gone to E&A Shear, worked with them, and he has picked out 4 barrels from very, very well-known distilleries. Right here we've got Worthy Park, Foursquare, Hamden, and Demerara Distillers, or Diamond Distillery. This is bottled at 63.2% ABV. So we got another big hitter.
Big hitter.
That's all we're going to talk about for that. Shut up, drink rum.
Ready to taste it.
Okay, let's
Ready
do
to
it.
taste it.
These are 375 milliliter bottles. These are not 750s. If you are local here in Utah, they don't ship here. Find a friend in Wyoming that you can ship it to, and then they'll bring it down to you. Yeah. It smells very smooth, very sweet.
Oh,
She
way different.
definitely opens up.
Yep. I still think it's delightful, though.
It does smell really good, though. Definitely can tell she's a higher ABV. She does pack a little bit of punch on the nose.
Definitely.
You definitely pick up the wood. Yeah, that oakiness in there is very prevalent.
What do you get from that 6 months in Texas? Barbecue?
I wish, dude. I've been to Austin a couple times, and you have to go around and get Texas barbecue. It's like it's a requirement. You're a loser if you don't.
I agreed. I think I only went one time.
Have you been to Austin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Austin.
I love Austin, dude. Austin's so fun. Yeah. My favorite barbecue joint out there, and there's probably people who be like, you need to go here, you need to go here. There's some really good spots. But my favorite has been the Salt Lick.
Well, hey, I'm getting a lot of harshness.
It is a little, she's a little potent. She does have a little bit of harshness to it. I'm picking up the oak. Maybe a little bit of nuttiness.
I could never pick up nut, dude.
No?
Yeah.
Every once in a while I'm able to pick it up. Like if I just opened up like a tin of like roasted mixed nuts, sometimes I get a faint whiff of that. You can definitely tell it's a Guyana rum. Like I've had some of the Eldorados before in very much
For sure.
in line with this, right?
For sure. I was gonna say it smelled a little bit like the Eldorado.
Okay.
But I don't want to really make that comparison yet.
Initial reactions, right?
Initial
matter.
reactions,
We're
it
not-
doesn't matter.
We're not
Yep.
pros. We're not trying to be pros. We're not saying this is exactly what it is. This is just what we're getting.
That's what-
And it is worth mentioning, Kevin, anyone new to watching our stuff, we are going to review these rums 3 different ways. We're going to try them neat. We're going to try them on ice. And hate us. You probably will
definitely
hate
put it in
us,
Coke.
especially with the limited. We are going to put it in Coke.
Yep.
We're rum and Coke boys. Doesn't mean we put every rum in Coke.
Nope.
See how it does, what in the rum comes out. And we've actually had some rums that were like, no way in hell is this going to Coke. No way in hell would I ever
did.
put this in a Coke.
Yep.
And it's, this is a great rum and Coke. So you just
Yep.
never know,
Just
right?
never know. Just
But
never
we're
know.
consistent. It's how we do it.
Let's dive into
Let's dive in, baby. You guys didn't see it, but on our initial sip, it lit us up. we had to get that palate acclimation going.
for sure.
The first sip, woo, it lit us up.
It was.
And kind of let things settle down. But every sip we've taken after that's been really delightful.
I'm feeling like a little bit of I want to say like a sweet coating on my lips.
Kind of a dryish rum, right? Dries out your tongue a little bit. She's kind of hot in the mouth. You get a little bit in the chest, but man, it smooths out really quick. It does pack a flavor punch.
It does. It really does.
And I'm with you. I can get a little bit of sweetness right as it's entering the mouth. Maybe some honey or maybe some maple syrup on that initial sip, right? Definitely getting the oak.
Definitely getting it.
Definitely picking up the wood influence from the barrel. Absolutely. I think the biggest thing that stands out to me is like some stone fruit, like a dried peach. Yeah, not sweet. The only sweetness I really get is just that initial.
Yeah, just that initial.
Right when it hits the lips, the tongue. I feel like there's this tail, and it just as it goes down from my mouth down to my belly, it just kind of smoothens and softens out.
Slowly, softens out.
Like
I like it. I think it's pretty cool rum.
I really like it too.
Yeah.
Are you picking up anything on the finish?
Not so much.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of the taste that I was able to pick out is either on that initial, like that sweetness, and like just a little bit, on the tongue.
I'm with you. It leads this tail, but the finish fades relatively quick.
Yeah.
Right. I feel the tail of the rum, like the warmth. But as far as the flavor goes, I maybe got a slight faint coffee flavor on the finish. But I'm with you. Everything flavor-wise, like it's a flavor bomb up front. You definitely have to become palate acclimated because that first sip will light you up.
Yeah.
That 63.2% is going to burn your mouth.
And you're gonna be like, "What the hell am I drinking?"
Yeah, like oh man,
And it's okay. Take a deep breath.
let it acclimate,
Just let it sit for a second,
and then
you come back, and I guarantee you, it's gonna be different.
it's good.
It's gonna be good. It's
super
gonna be
solid.
different. Yeah, it's solid. I am going to say one for one.
One for one.
Yeah, I am going to
Absolutely.
say one for one.
And again, we've talked about it. A lot of times drinking rum isn't just to get hammered. It's
But
it's
when
the
you have that
experience.
history in there, and you
Exactly.
throw that history in there, and you have that experience, it's just like,
So much
that's
history,
actually
right?
It makes you appreciate it a little bit more.
And you think about, okay, in 294 years, how many people have drank rum from that still?
A lot.
A lot. There's a reason why people love it, because it's delightful.
Yeah, the Guyana so far hasn't disappointed. She's still got 2 more to go.
2 more to go.
Let's see where it takes us.
To the ice?
To the ice.
To the ice.
I don't know if it changed much.
No, it still has the same smell. Just kind of, I feel like it's toned down a little bit.
Down a little bit.
Still picking out some of the oakiness from it.
Definitely toned down the harshness.
Yeah, definitely not harsh at all. I maybe lose a little bit of the nut flavor and pick up
something else.
The stone fruit flavor. And maybe that's just because that's what is on my palate from drinking it neat. So maybe I'm just relating it to that. But yeah, for me on the nose, it's toned down, still getting the oakiness, lost the harshness, and maybe added a little bit of the stone fruit. So
for me, I'm just picking up a little bit more sweetness just from that stone fruit.
Could be.
But it's more of a sweet fruitiness.
Yeah, let's see how she plays in the ice. See if she plays the same or not.
I feel like I lost my tail.
Yeah.
But I feel like I lost my tail in a good way, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I feel like now I have more flavor going down.
Okay.
I don't know if you have that experience as well.
No, I'd agree with you that I lost the tail, right? Like for me, it hits the lips, and you start to feel it go back, and then it dies in the back of the throat, right? Where with neat, you could feel that tail travel all the way down to your stomach, like a very enjoyable warmth. Yeah, it kind of feels like you're just getting the sensation, but it dies at the back of the throat. So yes, the tail does die. Yeah. I still am getting some type of sweetness on the front. Mm-hmm. Doesn't really taste like honey or maple to me anymore. It just is some type of sweetness.
It's just some type of sweetness.
Some type of sweetness right there on the lips. Still definitely getting that heavy stone fruit flavor, and it's mellowed out significantly, right? Obviously, the ice chilled it, the water thinned it out a little bit. It was really good.
But it still has its flavor, though.
It does still have its flavor. It does carry the same base flavor, right?
The same base flavor profile. Yeah. I feel like. Yeah. So I don't think it has changed drastically.
Not too much, no drastic change.
But I just feel like it just toned on the harshness. Right. Kind of got it under control a little bit with the ice. Mm-hmm. I like it.
If you're someone who is maybe a little bit newer to higher ABV rums, maybe not even necessarily newer to rum, but newer to a higher ABV, this would be a great way to drink this rum and to experience this rum, right? Because it's going to take away some of that blast, that harshness, that intensity of it.
Yeah.
And you're still going to get a lot of the flavors, right? And there's still enough complexity flavor-wise in here. Makes you think.
I mean, if you're into that fire and you like feeling that fire,
drink her neat.
Sure, drink it neat.
I am not upset going with this rum either direction. I definitely don't think I have a preference. I really enjoyed on the neat. I really enjoyed the tail with that slight coffeeness on the back end, where I feel like this doesn't have much of a finish. Mm-hmm. A little easier on the palate up front, but doesn't have the finish to it, I guess.
I think for me, I could go either way with it. Mm-hmm. I don't think I prefer one way to the other.
You're getting plus and minuses with
because
both,
I'm
right?
getting plus and minuses with both. Yep. But I think the initial thing that brought me or that drew me to that rum, that initial taste on the lips, that sweetness on the lips, that coating on the lips, I get it with both. So I just think like both.
You're
equally.
Just good to go.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go. Honestly, I'm good to go. Like, when you have that unique experience with something, and I think like that was super unique for me. Okay. I don't think I've ever had a rum
give you that experience.
Coat my lips that way.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that. I really like that. So I think the fact that I got it with both, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It is kind of nice right now. You can lick your lips and you're picking flavor off
exactly.
your lip.
I honestly think it's a solid rum, Kevin. I think it's good job on that so far.
Absolutely.
I'd definitely call it a 2 for 2.
Find a friend that drinks high ABV rum with you and say dumb shit.
Just find a friend to drink rum with. I'm so glad we did the Guyana today, man.
You guys are gonna get to see us go through the Spinnaker roller coaster.
I know, but you never know.
You never know.
That could be like.
What if it's the bottom?
Yeah, exactly. What if the bottom of the
What
fall?
if these three are better?
Exactly. We don't know.
We don't know. I also feel like 63% is controlling a lot of my words.
I will.
But I'm speaking from the heart.
Yeah, I will admit I am actually really digging that 63%.
It is really good.
Yeah, I think it's a solid 63%. So sometimes you just want something that hits you hard, dude.
You do.
You know, sometimes, you know,
Sometimes.
not every time, but sometimes you want something that just hits you hard, and you don't want it. You want to enjoy it.
Yep.
I think I could enjoy
that.
that hitting hard. Should we cook it?
Coke time. Let's go to the Coke.
Big test. Big test.
And again, if you're new to the video, Kevin, you've probably never seen this stuff before. Are they smelling a rum and Coke? Yes, we're smelling a rum and Coke. It's what we do. We just like to see what of the rum can stick out, shine through the Coke.
But am I smelling rum there? Because that's pretty potent.
The only thing that I'm picking up from the rum, I'm getting that stone fruit smell that's coming through. That's it. That's the only thing, which is a good, delightful smell to me.
Right.
I didn't pick up that smell. I tasted that neat, but I picked it up on the nose on ice, and I'm picking it up again through the Coke. That is shining through the Coke.
I feel like I'm smelling the entire rum in that Coke, man.
Are you?
Yeah.
Did you do a little comparison?
Yeah, that's why I took a little sniff, but
See, when I smell the rum in the bottle, I'm picking up some of that oakiness.
Yeah, more
that nuttiness, a little bit of
more
sweetness.
oakiness, for sure.
The only thing that's really coming out to me in the Coke is that stone fruit.
I'm ready to give it a taste.
Yeah, let's drink it up, dude. That's the better part anyways.
God damn it. I'll say it. That one is hard to explain.
Thank you. Because I had like a pause of for a minute.
That one is hard to explain. It definitely cooks. Let's get that out of the way.
Works.
It definitely cooks. But the way it cooks is mind-blowing to me.
I feel like I'm drinking it neat. Are we sure there's Coke in there? That is very rum forward.
Very rum forward. I like it. I love it.
You're able to pick out
Love it.
every single flavor and profile that I picked up neat is there. It's almost like you didn't put it in Coke. It's almost like if I was to take this neat and I was able to just add in a little drop of caramel and a drop of vanilla.
Yeah.
It kind of sweetened it up, and the Coke just boosted the rum.
Crazy.
And we've told you guys before, we are rum and Coke boys. We'll stand by that. That's a phenomenal rum and Coke. And that does not take away from the rum at all, like some people feel like a Coke does. The hill I'm trying to die on here is you can take a really good rum, stick it in a Coke, which a lot of people would scoff at. I'm standing here telling you, this is a great rum and Coke. And the rum is still absolutely phenomenal and reigns king.
I'm impressed.
I don't know if
really
any
am
of my rant
impressed.
makes any sense, but I'm
No,
very
you
impressed as well,
You
right?
make a lot of sense, dude. And I'm
is-
very impressed with how that turned out.
The Coke's bringing 10%, the rum's bringing 90, the Coke brings 10, and that 10% just is an addition to it. It brings back that coffee finish on the back of my tongue. Definitely have that coffee finish. But up front, you're getting that sweetness, right? And obviously the Coke is probably playing into some of the sweetness as well. But it's still kind of that honey.
But we said it for both. Though.
We did. We had it initially, right?
So,
it was already there.
That's why I like how we do it, because now we could definitely see if there was a change or if there was no change.
1000%.
And I feel like, the Coke really didn't do anything different because we felt it neat and we tasted it neat and we tasted it on ice.
Right.
It's been there.
Right.
That profile has been there.
Yes. If you're a fan of El Dorado or Diamond or any other Guyana rums, 1000%. Look up Spinnaker, and these are very limited edition. This is limited edition 1, and hopes and prayers that Kevin comes out with limited edition 2 and 3 and 4 and so on and so forth.
Despite the box, Kevin.
These are phenomenal.
I am really a fan. I really can't wait to try those other 3 that we have coming on the pipeline. But for this one, for sure, I enjoyed it. I really liked it. I think you did a great job. That was a great pick.
Yeah.
It does everything for me that I want.
Absolutely. Spinnaker,
Yeah.
1 for 1 so far.
1 for 1 so
3
far.
for 3 today, but as far as the 4 goes,
Yeah.
it's 1 for 1. Let us know if you guys have had any of the Spinnaker rums. I do know that they're available in the Austin area, in Texas. He recently was able to get some Spinnakers in the Southern California area. Hit up your liquor stores there, look for them. You won't regret it. Or go to the Spinnaker website.
Unless you live in a state like Utah, if you know,
Yeah, if you live
anywhere else,
if you live in a state where you can get it shipped to you,
Yeah.
what are you waiting for?
Yeah,
You should absolutely go get this
order
shipped
it
to you.
online.
And even if you want to with us, just order 1 bottle at a time. If you order the box set, there's no guarantee your box is going to come. But again, Kevin, we're messing. But anyways,
I enjoyed this.
yeah,
I really
like,
enjoyed it.
subscribe, turn on notifications. Let us know you love us. Comment. Let us know if you want to try this rum in a cocktail or any of the other rums that we have had in a simple cocktail. We'll try it. We'll tag you in it. But as usual, I mean, you guys are done. We're not done, but you guys are done. You got to go. We
Never
don't.
did.
We got rum to drink. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in.
See ya.
Have a good day.